First to Broward County today, a verdict in the trial over the deadliest high school shooting in our nation's history. Parkland school shooter Nikolas Cruz expected now to spend the rest of his life in prison without parole. The jury did find in this case there were aggravating factors that could warrant the death sentence, but in the end they did not outweigh, they said, the mitigating circumstances established by the defense in the case. Judge Elizabeth Schur read through the verdicts today of all 17 first-degree murder counts before that packed courtroom. In it, family members of victims who were visibly shaken by the verdict. Our team has been closely watching this case, of course, for years now. Parkland is not very far from our southernmost point in our viewing area of Boca Raton, about 20 miles or so. WPTV legal analyst Michelle Seskar joining us here in studio to help answer questions moving forward about the verdict and the sentencing to come. But first to our Michael Williams. He is in Broward County, just outside that courthouse where the verdict came down this morning. Michael, you know these families so well. You've known them from the very start. You heard the pain in their voices as they spoke for the first time after the verdict was read. Disappointed really doesn't even begin to describe.
They could scarcely find the words and yet found the courage to speak their minds and from their hearts, the anguish, the anger. As I stand outside the Broward County Courthouse, all of this happening 17 floors above me some hours ago. The jurors ultimately only deliberated for about 4.5 hours, maybe 5. That began yesterday. They had to pick a foreman first. They were done by 5 o'clock, and by the time they arrived today, the decision had been made. Said one dad today, Tony Montalto, whose daughter Gina Rose was among those massacred on Valentine's Day 2018, quote, "The monster who killed them gets to live another day." You're looking at video of the scene as it played out today. Parkland families again stunned by what happened here, that there would be no unanimous death penalty recommendations, that at least one juror, perhaps more, found that the arguments about the shooter's mental health problems, about his abuse and neglect over his lifetime were compelling enough to say they would not support a death penalty recommendation. And it only took one. There may have been more, but at the end of the day, it will be life in prison for the convicted shooter. Another dad, Fred Guttenberg, his daughter Jamie, among the 17 victims on Valentine's Day 2018. Here is what he had to say in part.
We are all in this position now of doing the work that we do around this country to keep this from happening to another family. And this decision today only makes it more likely that the next mass shooting will be attempted.
Again, Fred Guttenberg, his daughter Jamie among the victims. These are families who today feel the jury failed them, their words, who from the outset of this massacre in the immediate aftermath began to learn how a system they said had failed them, how law enforcement, schools, all the way up to the FBI had missed red flags about the shooter that might have let them know, that they argued later did let them know that he was prone to and bent eventually on violence. And then now all the way 4.5+ years later saying that a system that in their mind was built to handle cases like this, their argument this day that rings far and wide. You heard so many of them speak emotionally, those of you who joined us throughout the day. The families at least say from their perspective, a system that if there ever was one meant to issue a death penalty recommendation, they said it should have been here. They say in their minds they have been failed yet again by a system. For now, that is it from the Broward County Courthouse. We'll continue to have full coverage on what happened and why and reaction. For now, back to you.